Hey everyone, it's Grady from SUBOVERLAND, and in this video I'll be doing a little before and after of this Cadillac Escalade build that I'll be doing here. Let's get right into it. This is a 2008 Cadillac Escalade ESV. The ESV is the longer wheelbase one, so this is three rows, full length, just like a Suburban or a Yukon XL. So I've really liked these things. For whatever reason, I like these Cadillacs. I've always been a Cadillac fan, and the drivetrain on these is a little bit different than the Suburbans. So these have a 6.2 liter V8 versus the 5.3, and then some of them, anyway, came with a 6.0 if it was a 3/4 ton. So the Denali's and the Escalades of this gen came with a 6.2. It's a little over 400 horse, and then these are full-time all-wheel drive. So it has, I think it's a Borg Warner transfer case, and then anyway, it's full-time all-wheel drive. So there's no selectable high and low range like the Suburbans. But these are really fun. I like driving them. They get good fuel economy for what they are. Has a 6-speed transmission. So in 07 they started with the 6-speed for these, and then in I think 9 and 10 they started integrating the 6-speed on the Suburbans and Yukon XLs. But this is going to be a fun build. Right now it has these big old like 22s on it. These huge rims with, like highway tires. And we're not about that here. So I found, this is going to be probably my wife's car. And so I found some good set of used tires on Marketplace. And they're actually about a 34 equivalent. So we'll see how they go. Might be some rubbing. I don't know. Usually I do a 33. And so we'll see how that goes. But it'll still be on a 20-inch rim. So it'll be enough tire. Interior kind of torn up. I got that. But everything else is all right. So you got the 3 rows folded down. This one's got all the candy. It's got the backup camera, heated and cooled seats. This one has an aftermarket DVD player, but it originally had a DVD player. Sunroof. I don't know. So that's pretty much it for the before. So I get a good shot of this thing before, and then after I'll try to do a video with it. So I'm going to do a lift, Bilstein 5100 shocks, new coils in the rear. I'm going to do all the fluids and stuff like that. But the main difference that you'll see is with that lift and the bigger tires. So this is the 08 Escalade ESV, which means the longer version than just the regular, if you didn't know that. And when we got it, it was on like 22-inch rims, I believe. And super low profile tire, just not our style. I sold those wheels to someone. I'm sure they're very happy with them, but those wheels and tires, but we wanted to beef it up a little bit. So this is actually equivalent to a 34-inch tire. So it's a 275 65 20 10 ply. I don't do this often, or if ever, especially on, clients' vehicles or anything. We usually just have brand new tires. But I found these tires on Marketplace, and they were a screaming deal. It's a 10 ply Michelin, pretty expensive tire actually. I think they came stock on like a Ford Power Stroke, like the trucks. I think this is their stock tire. Could be wrong. But that makes it, cheaper because it's not a super oddball size. But this is the biggest tire size we've put on, I guess, any Suburban. Well, I mean, especially this gen of Suburban. And I did experience some rubbing, so I had to, cut a little bit, and I still need to clean that up. But I got it, be able to drive, and I had to even cut the running boards a little bit too. So I did have to trim a little bit, even after the lift. So the lift is it's our Bilstein 5100s that we use, and the fronts on these are a coil, unlike the earlier. So it's this style, as you can see there. So they have height adjustment on those front coils, and I adjusted them. I think I am 2 from the top. Anyway, that's kind of the difficult thing about this gen of Suburban and Escalade and stuff, is you can't adjust it after it's done. Well, you can. You just have to take out. You have to redo the whole process. So over the years, we've got it down, and made some mistakes of doing it too high or too low or whatever. And sometimes, depending on the vehicle, it really just depends. You can have the same perch setting, and it's a little bit higher. So it really just depends. So that's the front. Bilstein 5100 shocks, adjusted correctly. And then the rear suspension is the Moog HD coil that's found on like the Z71 models. So it's not like a huge lift or anything. And Bilstein 5100 shocks. But that is the before and after of the Escalade. Hope you guys liked that video of the Escalade. This is only our second Escalade that we've done for this gen. I had a black one, and maybe I'll put a link to that video here. But that's a good walk around of it too. But I love these things. 6.2, V8, over 400 horsepower. They're just fun. They're fun to drive. Full-time all-wheel drive. I wish they did have a high-low transfer case, but can't have everything in life, So, but yeah, thanks for watching. And if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, please do. We'd love to have you here, and catch you on the next one.